Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of My Travel World for You. Today, we are embarking on a one-day tour to the beautiful Coral Island in Pattaya, specifically at Koh Larn. Get ready for a day filled with thrilling adventures such as parasailing, sea walking, jet skiing, and banana riding. If you opt for the full-day trip, you'll have an amazing time and create unforgettable memories that will shine the brightest. Our tour operator has arranged a convenient pickup from our hotel, and around 9 in the morning, we arrived at Bali High Pier on Beach Road, just south of Walking Street. They charged us 300 Thai baht, which covered the pickup and drop-off services, as well as lunch. We found speedboats organized by the tour operators, and along with many other tourists, we made our way towards our designated boat. There were numerous boats awaiting their customers. Since the weather was hot, it's a good idea to wear a cap for protection. It's also advisable to wear slippers instead of shoes, considering the water activities we'll be participating in. Each tour operator was leading their group of people towards their respective speedboats. There were several guides available to assist us. We had to walk a distance of approximately 200 to 500 meters from the shore to reach our designated boat. You can see people waiting eagerly for their boats. We arrived at our platform, which served as the entrance to our boat. Interestingly, we noticed some tourists returning from the island on the same boat we were supposed to board. Since each boat has a limited seating capacity, those who were unable to secure a seat had to wait for another boat to arrive. People were boarding the boat from the backside. Once we boarded the boat, we put on our life jackets and began our journey. However, our destination, the Coral Island, was not our first stop. We had two activities to cover before reaching there. The first activity was parasailing, which required us to disembark from the boat onto a specially constructed platform in the middle of the sea. As our boat picked up speed, we gradually moved farther away from the shore. Eventually, when the boat came to a stop near the parasailing platform, everyone started making their way there. In addition to our group, there were many people from other tour groups present at the platform. Those who arrived first occupied the available benches, while those who came later were seated behind them. The staff instructed us to follow this seating arrangement as they would call us for parasailing in that order. A staff member provided us with an explanation of the parasailing procedure. It's worth mentioning that each activity had to be paid for separately. However, there was a discount available if all the activities were purchased as a package. I opted to pay 2,500 Thai baht for the combined activities and enjoy them all. The staff ensured our safety by securing safety belts on our bodies beforehand, preparing us for parasailing. At certain points, they would slow down the speed of the boat, allowing our feet to touch the water momentarily before lifting us back up into the sky. As soon as the person who went parasailing before returned, they swiftly connected us to the same boat and lifted us into the sky within seconds. We didn't have to do anything except relax and hold on to the belt. Even if we happened to fall into the water, we were safe due to the life jackets provided. After completing one round of parasailing, they guided us back to the same platform while the next person began their exhilarating flight. After completing the parasailing activity, our group proceeded to the next activity location on a different boat. The next activity on our itinerary was the underwater walk. We reached a large boat after traveling some distance. This large boat served as the platform for the sea walking activity. Similar to our previous experience, there were people waiting for their turn, sitting on the benches provided. Inside the boat, oxygen cylinders and helmets were prepared for us to breathe underwater during the sea walking activity. Unfortunately, I didn't have a GoPro camera to capture the underwater scenes. After the sea walking activity, I took another boat to reach Coral Island. From there, you stepped out of the boat into knee-deep water. Everyone walked to the shore to safely store their belongings and phones before returning to the sea for the subsequent activities. On the shore, I noticed many people taking a rest. Tents and benches were set up for that purpose. There were bikes available for rent to explore the island, but due to time constraints, I didn't opt for that activity. Before heading into the sea, I visited a shop and enjoyed a refreshing juice. I participated in 2 activities. The first one is the banana boat ride, which can accommodate up to 4 people. The front end of the banana boat is attached to a jet ski with a rope, and it takes you into the sea at a thrilling speed. The ride takes you around the sea before bringing you back to the starting point. Sometimes they intentionally overturn the banana boat before unloading, and you fall into the shallower waters. Despite the fall, it adds to the excitement and enjoyment of the experience. Next, I participated in the jet ski activity. For safety reasons, they didn't allow you to ride alone and an experienced person accompanied you. Depending on the agreement with the operator, you might have had the opportunity to drive a short distance, although it couldn't be guaranteed. After spending another enjoyable half an hour there, I decided it was time to return. Before leaving, I quenched my thirst with one more refreshing juice. Lunch was arranged for us at a hotel in Pattaya. As an announcement was made that the boat was ready for departure, we made our way back to the boat. After a 20-minute journey, we reached the same place where they departed. From there, I started walking towards the car that would take us to the hotel. Alongside you, there were other tourists joining in the vehicle. Finally, we arrived at the hotel to enjoy a well-deserved dinner. We had our lunch at an Indian restaurant called Mumbai Magic. The hotel had a pleasant appearance, and the staff were well behaved. However, we were disappointed with the food as it lacked taste and variety in the buffet selection. While at the restaurant, I noticed photos of the activities taken at Coral Island displayed there. They offered the option to purchase the photos for an additional fee, and I decided to buy all of my photographs by paying the required amount. That's all for today's episode. Now, it's time for me to head back to my residence. Stay tuned for the next thrilling episode of My Travel World for you. Until then, goodbye.